We're getting a nice early start this morning. Popped down here before breakfast, had a cup of coffee, walked out the door. Good morning. Good morning. You knocked your water over again. Let's count these goose eggs. I doubt there's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There is one more. She's laid another just in one more day. That's really exciting. I wonder when she'll start sitting on that nest. How many eggs do you think she'll get? Leave a comment if you have geese or if you just want to guess. Hey, watch out, big man. Let me step through that door. Yeah, I bet that feels good. A nice neck scratch. We'll throw them some hay. Watch out. And mama cow's in here waiting. Jump out of the way, big man. Move that big butt. There you go, girl. All right, good job.
I need to uncover those.
She's mad. Can I grab those eggs, or do you want to grab them?
You can.
Okay. Wait a second.
Doodle.
What? Those are wooden eggs. Wait a second.
What?
Those are both wooden eggs.
No, this, I think.
That's a wooden egg.
No, that's a real egg.
Oh, that's a real egg.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
That's a wooden egg. Here, I'll give this one back.
Ow! He actually bit my toe this time.
Oh my goodness. That's way less eggs than we've been getting, but we're here really early, and the chickens lay their eggs mostly in the first hours of the morning. Most of them are laying before noon, but not before 8, so here we are. Oh,
That's
here.
embarrassing.
Yeah, put it on like...
Now you're embarrassing me.
Like this. Okay, I got the heifer separated out for Grace. Let me know if you need help. Do you want help?
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, keep things chill, guys. There's a calf coming out. Wilder, you're scaring her, buddy. You're scaring me too. No shirt, no shoes, just socks. What are you doing? You trying to go swimming or something? You thinking about tying her up for a little? Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're doing swimming.
You're trying to go swimming?
Yeah.
Buddy, it's not summer. It's too early to go swimming in the year, buddy. I know. You have a high enthusiasm level for summer, don't you?
Can I do it right now?
Nope, but later today, it'll be much warmer. And guess what? It's going to be a nice warm day.
It's warmer.
You will get really cold if you jump in right now. That's hilarious. Just taking his clothes off, ready to jump in the water. All right, chore time over. Calf is going back. You didn't stay dry, did you? Did you wade across that creek?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. How you feeling?
Well, my mouth's full of food. Hold on. I feel really bad. The only thing I can think to eat this morning that doesn't make me feel like I'm gonna throw up is chips and sour cream. But I'm trying to overcome a little bit today and get outside because it's so pretty. So even if all I do is lay in the middle of the garden, if I just make it down there, I'll be really proud of myself. What I really want to do is transplant strawberries. May not happen. But I can just lay there on the dirt in the middle of the garden.
You've been more sick this pregnancy than any other.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just us forgetting how bad it was. I really think you've been more sick.
It's been really intense. But today I feel a little less sick. So that's what I'm trying to push through and do some things that make me feel good, like clean and work and garden. But we'll see if they get done.
What are we going to do with all these eggs?
Oh, we'll eat them.
We'll eat them? You've given some away too, right?
Yeah, I give them away. We could water glass them, which is a way to preserve them for till next spring.
We should give some away to our new neighbors.
Yeah.
And to our old neighbor down the road who likes eggs.
Yeah, but this isn't that many. I think it's like 2 dozen. And it takes 1 dozen for us to make a Big Dutch baby.
That's true.
So that's 2 Big Dutch babies. These are speckled Sussex, which I'd like to continue hatching out. once I figure out the brooder area a little bit better. Because we only have speckled Sussex rooster, so that we can take our speckled Sussex hen eggs and hatch them out in an incubator.
All right, I'm back to working on this shed, but today I've got a helper. I've told these boys I'm gonna get them in on this project as much as I can where it's safe to do so. So I've got a helper today. It's called a reciprocating saw. You know what it's great for cutting?
What?
Almost anything. Thanks for coming. Yesterday, I got this sled runner under this shed. If you missed that video, don't worry about it. I will show it to you in the next 15 seconds. Go. Cut. That was the whole video you saw in 15 seconds. If you missed any of it, I can link it above here. We're gonna move this whole shed. We're gonna put it out of the way down there. Here we go, watch out. Nice one for now. All right, you can pull those nails out. Don't lose any. Drop them, I'll get you something to throw them in, okay? Here's an old coffee can. People have been throwing old nails in coffee cans for years and years. What do you think about that hammer?
Cool.
Hook it and then go bam, bam, bam. Hit it like that.
Okay.
Hold it at the top, right?
Okay.
2x6 right here. Good. Now we gotta drill some holes. These are brand new earplugs. They've never been in my ears. You can stick those in your ears with a string behind your head and here. And now you're a working man, safe working man. Keep your hand well away from the front. Keep your hand all the way. There you go. Good job. Lower it down more. Get it down here. There you go. Cut like. Just. So what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do, mister, is put this 5/8 bolt through here so that a chain can attach to it, right? It's also gonna go through this here. Now we can't have this sticking down below the bottom or it won't be a good sled because that will keep us from sliding, right? Mm-hmm. Mr. Brighton is actually working on insetting where that nut and washer are gonna go down here. He went and got this masonry chisel. He thought this would be a great tool. But I think the sharp wood chisel would do better. That's kind of a hard job, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Just don't get it in your eyes, okay? Okay, good job. And I was using this door knob handle saw, I guess, to inset that bottom, but look, there's no way I can get under here.
What is this?
That might do it. No, if you're in a tight space, you put this on your drill, and then it changes your motion. Instead of spinning this way, it changes it to this angle. See, watch. I've used this right angle tool twice in, what, 2 months or something crazy. This is hard to get to, Brighton. It's really hard to get to.
You're almost there.
Okay, I think we might be there. Where's that nut? Yeah, drop it through there and see if you can see any threads down there. I don't think so. Oh, man.
What?
The store had eye bolts that were too light, too short, or way too long. And I was like, oh, I'll get these shorter ones.
Just like almost 2 inches away.
I know. I think that shed weighs 3,000 to 4,000 pounds. These are only rated at 560, which means they won't break for a lot higher than that, but we don't really want to test that. Do you think that these will be a strong enough attachment point to drag this shed?
I do not.
You don't? I think they will. I don't think they'll break it. The calf is getting a second etiquette lesson. You haltered her yourself?
Yeah. Nothing.
You're gonna do it?
Undo this. See the camera now coming back.
You want to tell me what you're doing?
Yes, so here's the amazing thing about strawberries is they send out runners every year, and those runners are these little kind of like legs, and then they root themselves into the ground and create a whole new plant. So you don't actually need to buy new strawberries. You can just dig up your runners and plant them into a new bed.
Here's the strawberry plant planted last year, and these runners from this plant have gone all the way out. Started plants here, 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 here.
Yeah, I'm in the path between two beds, and I'm just gonna pick a runner that I want to dig up. There's two ways you can do this. A lot of times I like to leave a little dirt on there because I think it helps the plant not experience so much shock when it's transplanted. But you can also take all the soil off the roots and then wrap it in paper towels and carry them over to a friend's house and give them a bunch of strawberry plants. You could pot these up and you could sell them for $2, $3, maybe even $4, depending on how far along they are, per plant. So strawberries, if you have a good variety and you're taking good care of them, you can actually make quite a bit of money for free and just a little bit of labor. My plan is to actually probably plant 2 more beds, and then if I have some left, which I probably will, I'm just gonna invite my friends to come over and take what they want. So I'm gonna take one of my runners, and I'm planting these about 10 inches apart.
Mom, I'm digging mine right here.
Yeah, you do that one, I'll do this one. You're doing great. Another thing that's really nice about keeping a little soil on here, you can't plant your soil above this crown or you'll kill the plant. So this actually gives you the ability to kind of make sure you're not doing that, and just gives you that little extra space to make sure you're not suffocating and killing that plant. We'll water them in real good, but also I picked a day. It's supposed to rain tomorrow and for the next basically a week. So I picked this day on purpose so that I knew they would get nice and drenched and get all that good rain.
Let's see if we can sneak up on a sleeping dog.
That might be the whole day. Okay. Don't worry about that bed. We got time on that. Okay.
You got me. We're gonna cover up
We'll have them put
most of the garden with plastic right now to knock back some of these weeds. Let's see. How do we do it? I'm just prepping this area for these tarps to go down, trying to get rid of any stobs.
Does it matter if the white side or the black side? I think the black side.
Okay,
I don't actually.
this is one of the criticisms or maybe faults of using tarps in your garden. We've never had a vole problem, but this makes a perfect habitat for voles, and you can just look down here and see where, I'm assuming this is vole paths that are running all under here. We're basically done in the garden for today.
A, C, B, L, O, N, E, O, N, S, and O, N, S. But she will destroy the dash. She's ink off the dash.
She won't destroy it. It'll grow right back. You're gonna try eating the grass? How does it taste?
Mm.
Let's just check and see if we have enough clearance. Alright, look down here below.
Who's asking? Nope.
Almost there. She doesn't want to come.
I'm just moving you a couple feet. Come on. My notes tell me that the first date that she was possibly bred was September 16th. So I'm actually going to do something called bump her. What I'm going to do to bump her is I'm going to follow her ribs down, and then I'm going to go a little bit lower down to her belly. And what I'm going to do is rock her belly, and what I'm hoping to feel is a calf bump me in the hand. I've done this for a couple of years and it always works if they're bred. Now, I'm not sure of her, I'm not sure of when she got bred. So this actually is kind of cool because I can start doing this now. She would be almost 6 months, and 6 months is when you can start feeling it possibly. Works better at 7. But I'm gonna start doing it now, and just every week or two, come check. And when I start feeling the calf, I'll know that my dates were correct or they were a little bit off. I'm still a little bit early, like she's not quite 6 months. Really get that calf going in there. And you stop and you feel. Now sometimes you just have the wrong spot. Like that's too high. You gotta get kind of right here is usually where I feel it. Okay, so I don't feel it right now. And that's okay. I'm just starting now to kind of get a baseline, and also if she wasn't bred on that day, which is a possibility, I'll know that her dates are off. And when I start feeling it, I'll have a better idea of what the correct dates are.
Pregnant mamas.
I know, right? I'm not gonna talk till they're done being loud. One thing we're about to do with her is dry her off, which means that we're gonna end her lactation. Usually you would do this when they're about 60 days out from calving, but we're gonna do it 1 month. We're gonna give her 1 more extra month. And the reason is because that 2-month period gives them time to pack weight back on. Jersey cows especially get real skinny at the end of their lactation. She's 10 years old. She's 10 years old, so she gets, this lactation, she's gotten a little bit extra skinny. And so I want to give her more time to gain her weight back. Yeah, we're just going to take good care of this old mama. Come on. Right now I am just daily checking goat ligaments because my first possible date for the goats to be due is March 16th, which is just a few days away. No one's ligaments feel soft yet, but we're just going to keep checking ligaments especially, and watching udders. They have these 2 ligaments, hey sweetie, that run right here where their tail meets their body. They're like hard pencils. They literally feel like pencils right there and right there. But when they're going to kid, and this will happen literally right before they're going to kid. They will kid within 24 hours of this happening. These go completely soft. They sink. You can't even feel them anymore. So that's why I start checking those every day now, just to kind of know what's going on.
You know, we've never had surprise goat babies.
We did with Flopsy. We knew they were coming, but it was Joyful's birthday party.
Oh.
And so...
But had you checked her ligaments and knew they were coming really soon?
I knew they were coming soon, but didn't expect them like within the next few hours because they weren't totally gone yet. So it can happen that fast that you can feel them and they're super soft, but they're still a little there. So you think, oh, probably by the morning. But Flopsy dropped them like 6 hours later.
Oh yeah.
Remember, it was right in the middle of the birthday party.
Cute baby.
Have you noticed that they're kicking the hay out of their nest boxes?
Yeah.
You are such a sweet cow. Just a people lover. He's so sweet. This is my favorite egg we get. We get this ombre olive egg. It's our prettiest egg we get.
I think it's amazing that you're making dinner.
It's a miracle.
When was the last time you made dinner?
It's been weeks. Weeks. The family has been... I've just been so sick, I couldn't handle it. Yeah, I think this may just be a little break. But it reminds me, I always love the second trimester of pregnancy. It's so fun. You've got a bump, but it's a cute bump. It's not huge. It doesn't get in your way so much. And you feel good, and you can eat anything, and you have energy. So we're almost there. We're so close.
But you're cooking good looking.
So this is my favorite way to make chicken legs, and it's my favorite way to make salmon, but we're not having salmon. Puh, can't have that right now. The kids only like it with salt and pepper, the chicken, but Arthur and I have a more sophisticated palate. You pull the skin down off the legs, take brown sugar and kind of pat it into your chicken. And then this is the secret, probably not that healthy ingredient, but it's this McCormick mesquite seasoning. There's nothing like it. It is so delicious.
Sophisticated.
I literally wish I was making an entire chicken like this. But I didn't thaw one, but I had thawed chicken legs. You just pull that skin back up. The other thing I'm gonna do is, if I have the energy, I'm gonna make a cranberry cake. It is my favorite cake in the world. I've been craving it the whole pregnancy, but I'm gonna try to make it today.
Okay, I'm back to wrap up this mess. All of this trouble because I couldn't get a 5/8 eye bolt that was half an inch, well, or an inch longer. Could not find one. I know I could have ordered it, but everywhere in town had this length or way long. But I think it was worth it, and now we have a really rock solid connection here and a rock solid connection point here that hopefully we can use to drag this shed successfully into its final resting point, which will be right down there. I'm not 100% done, but I'm done for today. I'm going to clean up my tools, throw the cows some hay, and head back up to the rental house.
I found the willpower to make the cake. I figure if I went ahead and like started making the cake, I would have to finish making the cake no matter how I felt. So that's where we're at.
Bam! What a wonderful meal. Thank you, Mama, for cooking for us.
All I did was burn the butternut squash, but everything else turned out okay.
You burned it bad?
I burned it bad.
Oh. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama.
Just let this cool down.